Okay, it's another game against the same player. Let's play knight f6. This is a flexible move, and normally white needs to open up the center, so he plays c4. It's a queen's gambit. He easily wins this pawn back, or normally he wins it easily back, but now he tries to play e4, and I would try to avoid this. So let's play bishop f5, and I develop a piece. So now he has problems with the bishop on c1. Where does he want to move his piece? To d2? This is not a bright future, so maybe he needs to play b3 later on. But then he weakens the square for the knight. So I play e6 now, because my bishop is out of this area. I don't have this problem, so I already feel quite comfortable here. There are two possibilities. I played bishop g4 and or bishop g6. So let's play bishop g4. I want to keep some pieces on the board, although now he can play e4. Why don't I go to c6? Maybe I like to play c6 with a pawn, or c5 even. Here I have maybe the interesting opportunity to play h5 to open the file. It's not really correct in this situation, I'm afraid. But just let's do it for fun. It's always dangerous to make these pawn moves when you've castled and the opponent didn't castle, because I would open the whole file for my rook. I don't like bishop d6 that much, because he can play knight b5. On the other side, I could just move it back and later play c6 again. So I bring my bishop on this file, on this diagonal. It's a nice diagonal, and it attacks maybe in the future the king. Maybe I could also play a queen to h4 later on when this knight disappears. I have ideas like playing. Okay. Now I play it simple. Look at the position. This queenside pieces are not developed. It's not easy for him to play e4 now. I like to open up the position here. I can play g5 directly, but I want to bring in the other rook as well. So I make a slow move. Although he could change now my bishop, but he would lose time again. Alright. Let's try it. Okay. So now my job is quite easy, because the rook is into the game. What does he plan to do? I think now there will be quite a huge attack. I can just grab the pawn, and yeah, so it will be difficult to survive for him. I just threaten a mate now. Do you spot it? Actually, it's a mate in 2 or 3 moves. Yeah, this doesn't help at all. So yeah, well, it helps a bit. What? Because if I play rook h2, he can later escape to e1. I would like to bring in my queen as well, so I could maybe play rook g3. He takes. Then I play knight to e4 check. He needs to take it, and then here's a check. He needs to go here, and then it's a checkmate, right? So we have 1 minute left, and if you see on spotted checkmate, it's okay to check it again. So rook g3. He could play king f2, so this would be just winning a pawn, but I need to hurry. But when he takes it, 94. It works. So check. Let's do it.
Check. Check.
Yeah, game over.
Checkmate.
Yeah, so this game just showed the importance of not weakening your kingside position. White played h3, and I didn't really he didn't really attack my bishop, because I could just play h5, and he later on he took my bishop and he opened the file, and as you can see now, this was quite deadly for him. So be cautious with pawn moves early in the stage of the game, when you weaken your kingside position, or the position where you castled to.